All right, y'all. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, 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 everyone, to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. We have our lovely guest here, Miss Melanated Chicks. Y'all, we're gonna get into this whole Puff Daddy P Diddy debacle. How you doing, Miss Vaughn? In the
I'm doing
house?
great. I'm doing great. I'm glad
Okay.
to be here. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So, could you tell us how did you find out about this news with Puff Daddy? Like, when is the first time you heard about it today?
Well, actually, I was at work on my day job on the plantation,
Okay. Uh huh.
and my friends that I actually went to school with sent me a text message and say, "Girl, they got him. They
Uh
got
huh.
him." Got who?
Mm-hmm.
They got the kids in handcuffs, and I'm
Are you
like,
serious?
"What?" Yes, yes. And then she said it's all over the net. It's all over Instagram. It's all over Facebook. It's everywhere. So I think it was like Department of Homeland Security and
Mm-hmm.
and the federal, the feds. So we just want to see how this gonna all play out because
Oh,
everybody knows that they've been waiting on this to happen for like
exactly.
years. And I think what
Years.
really opened up the can of worms was when his ex, what was her name? Um
Cassie.
Cassie. Cassie
Yes.
opened them, tore open that bag of worms. And ever since then, they've been after him because
Yes.
when she sued him for that money, I
Mm-hmm.
think that she really didn't get what she deserved or what she wanted. But I know it was a pretty good little piece of change. I do
She
know
got
that.
50. Didn't they say she got 53 million?
I don't know about no 53 million now, but I
If
know
my
that
memory is correctly. But go ahead. I'm
because
sorry.
did they even disclose them? I don't even think that because the amount was sealed. I don't think that
Oh,
nobody how much the amount was. No.
uh-huh. Yeah, man. See, look. So let me tell you how I found out about it, okay?
Hmm.
I found out about this whole debacle when I came home and I'm sitting there talking on the phone with my mama, and I see the TV screen. I said, "Mama, did you hear that Puff Daddy's house has been raided? The LA home and the Miami home."
And the
It made
Miami.
Fox
Yeah.
News. It made Fox News. They had an armored truck outside of his house. Did you see the armored truck? Like
See, I
they
didn't
had guns drawn and everything.
Mhm.
So I'm like, what was the whole point of having the guns drawn? That's my whole question about it.
Well, you know that Puffy is known to have like security, at all
Mm-hmm.
times, whether he's in LA or he's in Miami. I
Uh-huh.
think that he has another little bungalow somewhere in Chicago. So
Right.
anywhere he goes, he's going to have some sort of security. So I'm sure
Yeah.
that's the reason why they came with all the guns and
Mm.
the, yeah, I'm sure of
Mm.
that. Yeah.
Man. Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is some
Justin,
stuff,
they
man.
said that they had Justin and what's the other son?
King
Um,
Combs. Justin
yeah,
and King Combs was arrested allegedly.
yeah,
Yeah, I
they
didn't
were
see that.
actually arrested.
Why were okay? So we're trying to find out why was Justin Combs arrested?
Let's see.
Like, are they trying to tie? Because see, this whole thing is because they're saying it was due to sex trafficking.
Yes,
Excuse me.
but you know,
And yeah, so look, I'm pulling it up right now. It says Diddy's sons 2 hours ago by Time said the sons were arrested after the
oh,
homes were raided. I'm gonna show you. I'm about to pull it up right now, and I'm gonna share my screen so you can see this. This is crazy. They done got this man's sons involved in this stuff.
yes,
Man, it's just taking it to a whole different level. Like first R.
oh,
Kelly, now you got Puff
but
Daddy,
see,
man.
the difference between R. Kelly, and I know this is not about R. Kelly, but I'm gonna say this about
Yeah,
R. Kelly. They really
speak up.
railroaded him. They really
They did.
railroaded,
They
and they
did.
knew,
They
and they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew when they were going to do it, and
Mm-hmm.
they knew how that they were going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that some of that
Yes.
did to R. Kelly. I just feel like
Mm-hmm.
that, those girls, they knew where they were going, who they were going to be with, and what the plan
Mm-hmm.
was from. Oh my God, look at
I
this.
agree.
Yeah, so
Now, do you
I
see
don't,
this
I don't.
article? Can you see my screen?
Yes, okay. Look, girl, Hollywood,
Wow.
the real DL
Oh,
Hughes,
hold up. Hold
Justin
up.
and Christian's
Look,
home.
something is fishy. Why does this article say updated March 26th, but today's March 25th? Okay, it says 3 a.m. Oh, this must be a different time zone. Okay, it's times now. It says rapper Sean Diddy Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by Homeland Security on Monday. Pictures of his
Girl, who
sons
is this
King and
they
Justin in
dragging out
handcuffs.
backwards? Look on the
Where do
real
you see that
DL
at?
Hewley. The real DL Hewley have the additional footage
Uh-huh.
from the raid.
Okay,
Wow,
hold
this
on.
It is
You said
registered to Bad
DL
Boy Film,
Hughley?
part of Bad Boy Entertainment, and the home.
okay. Listen to this. I
Hold
want to
on.
see if the
Okay. You said go to the real DL Hughley?
yes on Instagram.
Is that on YouTube? On Instagram.
Yeah, go on
I don't know
Instagram.
how to pull up his Instagram page.
What the real DL
Okay,
Hewley?
hold on. I mean, you're talking about the comedian, right?
Yes.
You're talking about DL Hughley. Okay. All right. DL Hughley.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna
Okay.
look like this.
All right. Okay.
It's gonna look like
All
this.
right. Now, where do you see it? Oh, okay.
You see it?
Diddy Sons, Justin Combs. Okay. Where?
About 30 different law enforcement vehicles.
You hear that? Play
Oh,
it.
wow.
Play
Okay.
it.
Let me see
Yeah.
if I can I'm trying. Wait, I'm trying to play it. All right. So because I have to log into Instagram and all of that. Can you see my screen?
Law
Can you
enforcement
see
on
this?
the other side of this bush is
What I'm
Uh,
holding up?
is that home
Hold on.
that
I
is
gotta
Boy
hold on. I gotta stop
Films,
sharing.
which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment, and the home in particular
All
is
right. What about
registered not only
now?
Bad Boy Films but to one of P Diddy's
yeah.
daughters. They are heavily armed. They've been
Okay.
very
Is it showing
tactical.
big?
Would probably be the best word to
Yeah.
use as
All
they
right. Can you
made
see it?
this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first
Is
things
it
they did
clear?
was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now they did take a
So
couple
watch
people
this
into
when
custody. Are they
they
under
pull. I
about
think that may be
different
uh
levels at least? Bearcats
Justin.
on senior, all unfolded. Sandra, I would say.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to try to pull this up on the big screen. Hold on. I gotta
Yeah.
log into the Instagram account. This is crazy. Why are they pulling the sun out backwards?
Vehicles at least. There
Oh,
are three Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So,
you can show it on your
down the hill,
phone.
if you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. On the other side of those bushes, basically, is
Okay,
that home that is registered to Bad
try to
Boy
share my
Films,
screen.
which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home, in particular, is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters. They are heavily armed
Oh,
and
so the
they've been
house
very
is.
tactful, would probably be the best word to use as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now are they under arrest?
All right, I tried to go to the real DL Hughley. The real DL. Let me just put in DL Hughley.
Yeah, I lost it.
Don't go.
All right, here it is.
Is this? I wonder where is Young Miami now?
She stopped nurturing him. Look, okay, I got it. Can you see it on my screen?
That DHS or Department of Homeland Security made entry. Yeah, that's it.
Can you see it?
Vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say
now, who is that
less than 10
backwards?
minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up the street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats, and law enforcement on the other side of those bushes basically is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular.
Say that again.
When this part finished playing, you have to scroll over to the next part.
Okay.
Plentiful would probably be the best word to use as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now, they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest?
About 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say
Who is that?
less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up.
Because Justin, I think it's
that's them right there. That's one of his sons, isn't it?
Both of them. You see the one that's got the lower cut, and this one that has the more hair. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what they said. Justin, is it Justin and King?
Mm-hmm.
That's a shame.
King.
What? Man, this is some mess, yo.
I'm telling you.
This I'm kind of shocked, but I felt like this was coming, y'all. I felt like it was coming because he has spent so many decades doing stuff and getting away with it that he had become bold and cocky with it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not gloating about it at all. Because you don't want to see a man lose everything. You don't want to see that. And especially they dragging his children into it. Now I wonder why would they arrest his children? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And you just heard that that home was in Bad Boy, some type of Bad Boy company, whatever his franchise, whatever his business is, and along with one of his daughters.
Okay.
So,
did it say which daughter?
They didn't say, because the girls are the twins.
Oh yeah, with that he had with
Kim Porter.
Kim Porter. Kim Porter. Do you think that this is like Kim Porter is kind of getting her vengeance?
Karma. Yes.
Homeland Security, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's pull up some more footage because he has some beautiful. Did you see how beautiful his mansions are?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He got some beautiful houses, man. Oh man, I hate this, but in a way, it's like karma, man. Oh, you just hate to see a melanated man go down like this. I'm sorry. All these decades of all this music, and then it came to this. All right, let's look.
He ain't really make no music. Let's just keep it 100. He made things happen. He made it pop. But the only thing he was really known for was take this.
Take that.
Yeah. Now you taking this. Yeah.
Look at this.
We have made millions off of other people. Millions.
That's true. Like he made money off of 112.
Yeah.
Biggie, Mace. Let's go. Total.
Even your girl Faith Evans. It's a lot of them. Chingy.
Yeah.
Chingy.
I know about Chingy. I like it when you do it right there. Him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know that one. Who else? It was just a lot of people.
Making the band. What was that? What was?
Making the band. DABAND.
Yes.
Sarah, Dylan Dillinger, Ness and them.
Yes. Meek Mill.
He made money. Oh, so let's
Yeah.
get into the deal. So you heard
So let's
about
get into it.
you heard that they said that Meek Mill and Puff Daddy messed with each other at some
Yeah.
point in time. I
Yeah.
don't know who that
I know
is.
they was making jokes about allegedly that he had him tied up with an apple in his mouth.
Man, that's crazy.
Allegedly.
I,
Yeah.
I don't
Allegedly.
even say. I don't even know what to say. But I do feel that he was, dealing with some practices because you remember when he was on the Breakfast Club that time talking to Fabulous, and he was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, but you never party with me." He was like,
Yeah.
"Daddy, I love you. I do that, Daddy.
Let
You
me
never
take you
party with
shop.
me.
Let me take you shopping.
Let me take you shopping. Let me buy that." Oh my God!
And
When I heard that,
50 looked at that and was like, nigga, you finna let
man,
nigga talk to you like you take women shopping. You don't take no nigga shopping. Nigga, get the
look,
man, look at here.
Diddy's kind of
Get the fuck.
psycho. I think he's kind of psycho though, yo,
Mhm.
for real. Like in real life, I think he's kind of psycho.
But you know what? Kim Porter, rest her soul, man, she
Uh-huh.
tried to make that work. I know that she did. I just feel the energy. I just feel the spirit of her that she really, really tried to make it work with him. But he was just too at the box for her. She was
He
just too far
he
gone, and that
he
she
was
knew too much. And he just didn't want to be with her no more.
he was
She
making her,
just didn't want to be with him no more.
but
Mhm.
he was making her have threesomes too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not saying
Yeah.
that
He was
she
making
had
them. He was making them all. Yeah.
so it's just a lot with him.
Yeah.
It's a
It is.
lot. Yeah, like you said, where's Young Miami right now? She got out. She got
Yeah.
out of that. Shoot,
Hmm.
I don't blame her. Would you have still stayed with him after all of that? I wouldn't have.
Hmm.
Knowing the stuff they know about him, I think it's all for publicity and money because they already know he goes the other way too. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
let's just take a trip down memory lane for a second. I'm gonna show you
Okay. Sure.
this man. This man is chemically imbalanced for real because they say he was
Totally.
also on that powder, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
The pink, the brown, and the white.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
And I believe it. And they said allegedly he was even putting like those rock bottles.
Hmm.
He was having people to put liquid uh powder, that liquid stuff,
Yeah.
nose
The
kicking
liquid heroin.
inside the
Uh-huh.
bottle. Yeah. And so that's
Yeah.
how some of these women were getting taken advantage of, man. He was off the
Yeah.
chain. Look, let's look at him. Let's look at how crazy he can be. So this is him dressed as the Joker. This was what a
He's pussy. He's pussy. Pussy.
Why are you
Pussy. Yeah.
lying? You
Who, nigga?
serious?
Yeah, him.
him dressed
What's
as the
going on?
Joker.
It's InstaSnap TV with another exclusive.
That's
Diddy got
him
into
right
an
there.
altercation last night on Halloween with Power series actor Michael J. Ferguson. We don't know for sure what lead up to it, but allegedly Diddy was annoying Michael with the Joker acting. It appears Michael was ready to throw hands with Diddy, who he thought was just some random guy.
Girl, shut
It
up.
looked like he was ready too for a second.
Hmm.
Then Michael realized who he was and switched up pretty quick. Diddy stayed in character almost the entire time, which makes this pretty funny.
He crazy.
Diddy gave him a hug but checked him, saying he was lucky.
He's pussy. He's pussy. 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 Yeah. You, nigga. Yeah, him. Just like I said. Yeah. You're a clown.
Yeah,
What's
he's
up, baby? What's up, baby? What's up? What's up? You don't like me? Then motherfucking get to it, nigga. You
hey,
don't
that's the
like me,
guy
you
that
motherfucking
played in
front. Get to it,
Power.
bitch. Don't fucking play with me on Halloween. I'm out here with love, nigga. You wanna have love? It's what up then, nigga. What's up? Fucking come on here and I'll bust your shit.
Nah, hey, keep
You
it pimping.
fucking pussy. Make
Hey,
sure you don't never talk to me like that,
don't
nigga.
ever let that
I'm
nigga
love,
get you out
nigga.
there, man. Keep it macking, man. Don't even let him get you out there, man. Keep
Come
that
here like
shit
that, man.
macking.
What's up?
Keep that shit about that.
Man, you got a
Keep
problem?
that shit macking,
You
man.
really taking over my
He
energy
wanna
right
hurt you.
now?
Nah, don't do it.
So what did I do to
Don't
you?
for this crowd. Don't do it for
What
this
did I do
crowd.
to you?
Don't
You know
do
who
it for
I
this
am?
crowd.
Do you know who I am?
Bro, for what?
Bro, do you know who I am?
So love, so love, bro. So love, bro.
Yo, bro. So love. It's Puff. Come here, give me a hug,
Like
though.
he's somebody.
You lucky, though, nigga. You lucky. You know, I'm really about that. But I love you. And we're together. We're stronger together. You lucky, nigga. Hold on. Come to the after party and change your vibration.
Oh.
Yeah, change your vibration.
Yeah, I was trying to invite somebody to the after party.
You heard what he said. He said, "Come to the after party. Let's change the
Yeah.
vibration."
Let's cut the vibrator on and let's change the
Oh,
vibration.
God.
Change your vibration. Change your vibration. When you see your brother, you
As you can see, Diddy said he tried to show
All right, man. Yeah, that was that. Now, I'm just taking a walk down memory lane, y'all, because this is some stuff right
Girl.
here. It is crazy. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He's a hot mess, yo. He's entertaining. I give him that. I give him that. Just imagine what it's like to be like a woman messing with him. I think he can be kind of controlling. Honestly,
You know, Cassie had put all that stuff in her her suit. How he would tie her up and make her do all kind of stuff. And
yeah, but I also feel that Cassie was with him for 10 years. So I feel like within 10 years, some things, 10 years, that's a long time, Miss Melanated. That's a long time to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
How long was Kim Porter with him?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I wasn't not paying attention to all of that. But look at this. Look at this man right here. Look at this. This is another Halloween.
Look at that mess. That's a damn mess.
Look at this song right here.
What the fuck though? Where the luck go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. What the fuck though? I don't fuck though. Ain't really in the head.
Who's that back there with no shirt on? Probably somebody who they screwing. Oh no, that's the son.
Those are the sons.
Yeah, that was the son. That was one of the sons. Ain't no telling what all went on in that house, girl. Probably all kinds of stuff going on in that house.
I'm telling you, man, Puffy is he's a hot mess, yo.
I'm serious. And probably so much freaky dicky went on in that house till it just that's the reason probably why Lori Harvey. I don't let's not even get on.
Okay.
Just the many women that have been through there.
I mean, but
many women that have been through there. I know he's experienced something. They have
I'm sure that's what I'm saying.
In those homes. And they have been through something in those homes. They say when you go to a Puffy party, it's nothing like a Puffy party. You're not going to see another party like that. And I believe it. I believe it.
But I'm sure a lot of people knew before they got involved with Puffy what he was all about.
Oh, yeah, they knew it. They knew it. Like,
that's all I'm saying.
You cannot.
If we know it and we don't know him, imagine what the industry knows about him.
Yeah.
So that's just scratching the surface. Now I'm going to show you another clip. This man will take it to the extreme. Okay, there's no limit for how far he'll go. So he got an attitude basically because he received some type of letter saying that he couldn't be the Joker anymore. So this is what he decided to do for the next Halloween. I'm gonna show you right here. Let's see. What is crazy?
Whoever is whatever the guy who actually produced Halloween, what was his name?
I'm talking about he actually.
I get out the shrooms, bitch, I get groovy, like I'm an action.
All right, we only have
Hold on 100.
enough. All right, here we go. Look, Look at him showboating. This is the Batmobile. He actually had a live Batmobile to show up on the screen for Halloween. How do you
Where
get
you
your
get
hands
that
on
shit
a Bat?
from, man? They ain't got that shit on Turo.
Remember the Batmobile?
Hey, Diddy can't be Joker, but he can sure be Batman in Hollywood. Let's go, Diddy.
The darkest nights.
Girl, this is pathetic.
Right.
You know what it? You know
Man, fuck the Joker when you got Batman in the building, dog. Who
what's
more famous than
interesting
Batman? Come
about
on now.
this guy? I think that
Who more
he
famous than
had
Batman?
issues
They drunk.
from just a child. You
He
know,
might have.
I think that he had issues.
He had issues from being a child, man. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a lot going on with this guy.
All right. So, but he definitely, they said it's no type of party like a puffy party, right?
Right.
He knew how to enjoy himself. All right. And if you were invited to that party, he was gonna make sure you party with him. You know what he
Yeah.
said. All right.
Yes.
So here he is. Here he is going on the Breakfast Club. I know everybody heard of this infamous interview. Why you ain't party with me, Daddy? Everybody know about this one. Oh no, this
Girl,
ain't. This ain't.
this is
That's not what I'm about
sick.
to show you. Huh?
There's something else. I just wonder, like, the relationships that he has, like Mary J. and Lil Kim and um, Trina and people who were in the industry that would surround themselves around him and that kind of like grew as he grew. And I wonder, are their relationships genuine with him?
Mm,
Like, do they really know him? I wonder about that.
I don't know, but I know they got to know enough to know that this man is not stable in some capacity, right? And I think it's one of those things where you know how you have so much money that you don't have to listen to people. You could just do whatever you want because you have all the connections. I think that's really what was going on with him. Like he had got away with stuff so many times that sometimes you get cocky and arrogant. You know what I'm saying? So he probably started getting a little reckless with his partying, and it probably things started getting too far, out in the opening. That's why everybody started finding out about him. You know,
Yeah. Like
here you
even like even Jay-Z, like they're supposed to be friends.
Right.
Like
Mills.
all right,
it's
listen to
What up,
this.
y'all? It's Jermaine Dupri, and you're watching All Urban Central.
Breaking Halloween news, breaking Halloween news. Last year, after I did the Black Joker, I got a bunch of emails from the studio telling me to not be the Joker anymore, that I was breaching the trademark.
yes,
And
you should have.
I don't know what I'm going to be this year. But I will say to the that took all this time, you talking about sending me this 6 full papers. I'm not even going to show the business on the papers to tell me not to be the Joker. I want to tell you, you win. I'm not going to be the Joker this year. Just because your ass had enough time to fuck up my Halloween. And watch.
Oh yeah,
Man, I'm telling
yeah.
you, he's a hot mess. A hot mess. A hot mess. But what were you saying about Jay-Z?
I was saying that even his closest friends,
Mhm.
like, do they really know him? Know him? you know, like Mariah Carey and Cameron
Is
Diaz
what
and
is Mariah Carey really his friend though?
that's what I'm saying. Like he has all these,
He made songs.
you
He made
know,
a remix with her, but I don't feel like that's his friend. No,
you
I
don't
wouldn't.
think so?
No, that's not his friend. Mm-mm. She probably knows not to be around him like that. Honestly, like she probably made that song with him and kept it moving. If she was smart, and I'm pretty sure Mariah ain't worried about no Puff Daddy.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think.
I've even heard Busta Rhymes and Aston Kutcher and all these guys, Eddie Murphy, like Lil Wayne.
Uh-huh.
It's just like
Industry
he,
is full of weird people anyway. You know that. A lot of these people know what they're into. Like they have to put some of them have to partake in this because that's a part of their rituals. That's a
yeah,
part of what they do. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They have to stay on top, so they have to partake in the stuff. Now
yeah,
this is calling
Yeah,
fabulous.
I love this drink
Will you put
champs
my
with you. I
bag
like
at?
when you like
yeah.
this,
I
Daddy.
remember this.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I like when you
It's right here. It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping for
No, no,
shit.
no, no, no. I got
I
notes
like
and shit.
that.
I'll be
Now look how
practicing.
Okay,
fabulous looking at him.
now this okay, so this was actually not the Breakfast Club. That's is this Drink Champs? Because that's Noriega. He looks very uncomfortable. This didn't even sound right. Now
Mhm.
imagine some dude calling your husband daddy. And what would you think about that? Don't you think that's weird?
You put my
Mhm.
bag
Daddy, I
at,
like
Mr.
when
Lee.
you
It's right here. It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping
No,
for
no, no,
shit.
no, no. I
I
got notes
like
and
that.
shit. I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah, he did. He called
Yeah.
him daddy.
Yeah. Mr. Lee,
Yeah, I love this drink
will you
champs
put my
with you. I
bag
like
at?
when you like this,
Yeah,
Daddy.
yeah. Will you put my bag
Daddy, I
at,
like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's right here. It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping when you
It's right here. It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
I
scraping
know
for
it.
shit.
I heard the same thing. Like scrambling, scraping. You like that? Like, what does he mean by that? Right?
You're sick.
Nope.
Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna go over with that one.
Make a
That
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your
No, no.
birthday every day.
And was
Every
he
day your
talking to
birthday on Drink
Noriega?
Champs. God damn it. I'm in.
Where I
Did you
look
miss
back on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm
I
saying
miss
it seems like a thing.
I
It was
miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party.
Puff, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he said, "Did you miss me though?" Oh, did you
No,
hear
he
that?
didn't.
Yeah, let me go
No,
back.
he didn't.
I'm
No,
saying
he
it seems
did.
like a
No, he
thing.
I
It
didn't.
was
miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party.
Puff, man.
All right, listen.
I'm in.
Where I
Did you
look
miss
back on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm
I
saying
miss
it seems like a thing.
I
It was
miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party.
Puff, man. I
Man,
miss
but I'm
partying
talking
with
about
This
for your
guy's a
birthday.
character.
huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes,
What kind of party does he want to
bro.
have with
Man.
Fab?
Eyes. I understand. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga I like.
Oh, listen who he named. Him, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray, right? You know,
Yes.
Gary Gray is a director. He directed a lot of these music videos. He's a very popular director.
Okay.
Variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? They're like,
Man, Fabulous
that's
looks so
kind of like the type
uncomfortable
of
right
night I
there.
want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, what went on with Ray J is my question. What went on with Tyrese? Because you know Tyrese just came on the stage 2 months ago wearing a dress, right? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then Gary Gray. So you know behind the scenes, they probably got to do some stuff to get their videos up there. Man,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
So Tyrese kept on
This is a
talking.
fight. This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back for church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. We're like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing.
What? Yeah, what?
Wow.
He's
Wow.
the devil.
He is
Girl,
wild.
he's the devil.
He is the devil. And you know, when I look at him, when he takes his glasses off, he looks like the devil for real.
Yeah,
I
you
years
know
ago,
what? Back in the day, don't you know his eyebrows used to go up like a
they
devil?
yeah, they point up like an arch like the devil.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what
Oh, he said don't bring God into the situation. So what is he saying? What is he saying?
He ain't with it. He ain't with it.
I'm saying? F. Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shoot. He
Oh
tried
boy.
to team with
Oh
the
boy. Man, this
He
is
said
wild.
Ray J was doing the Ray J.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it up.
That's why
I said I gotta pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at him, nigga.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, bro.
Wait a minute. Does that guy have on a kilt? What does he
He's
have on?
some type of Rastafarian, isn't he?
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, never mind.
No, bro. Bro. I'm telling the story. Bro, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
Oh, bro, we helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see you, man.
I'm walking.
Yeah. Birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday. It's fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, boy.
This is so messed up weird.
Yeah. He's
Look
a
at that.
freak.
Ah, ah.
He's a weirdo.
Letting him know I want you. I want you. That's what this whole thing is about. Who sings happy birthday to another man like that and then blows one of them little things? A bazooka.
Because he want to blow in between his doo-doo.
Yeah. Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Will you put my
Chance with you. I
bag
like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, will you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
when you
right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping
here.
for shit.
No. I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yo, that's too much. Miss Melanie, I gotta get your thoughts.
Girl, you know what I'm gonna say. I've always have been suspect of the Combs because even back in the day when Tupac was living,
Okay.
and it was a lot of stuff that was going on, with that situation.
Okay.
I just never really thought that he was. I think that he was mainly like the industry made him the muscle man.
Okay.
Like if anybody wanted to come up or wanted to be successful,
Yeah.
go to Sean.
So basically he was the gatekeeper. Like
He
people
was
are
kind of like the gatekeeper, because like all of them really had to go through Sean.
Yes.
So it just like and I think that that's where all this is stimulated from. And actually he don't even own Ciroc.
Yeah, I found that out too.
Yeah, he don't even own Ciroc. And while he's sitting up talking about them 6 pages that Todd Phillips and all of them, the producers of the Joker sent him those probably a ceased paper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, for him to cease to stop it, because that's how we make our money.
But he was in character for real. Like he did a good job.
In character. Yeah. So they're like, no, we don't want to see this. Do this again. You were not in the film. You're acting like you really are the Joker, and the joke is really on you. So no, and don't put it on again, and don't act like that again.
Now, did you hear about? Okay, So it's a lot that went on with Puffy back in the 90s. I don't know if you heard about the city college thing where people got trampled and stampeded upon. Did you remember that? People got killed. You didn't hear
What?
about that? Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and Heavy D, he paid a portion of it. I don't know if Puff Daddy
I
ever
forgot
paid.
about Heavy D.
Yeah.
He was along with them too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Holmes' ex-girlfriend Cassandra.
So this is the house that was in California or Miami. This one right here.
Uh
You're talking about the lawsuit. Sued Combs in November of 23. Allegations about sex trafficking. She's now put out a statement through her lawyer reacting to this, what we're
What?
watching happening live. We will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. I'm just thinking about Jeffrey Epstein. Didn't that start with civil suits?
So I'm so glad you mentioned that, because in this lawsuit that I just mentioned, there was a comparison to Jeffrey Epstein. There was one of the individuals that has been associated with Jeffrey Epstein. They said it's almost like the madam. They almost said she was like the Ghislaine Maxwell. And I remembered that comparison stood out to me at the time. So hearing that from
Wait a minute. Are they saying that Cassie was like the Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yes. That's just what they said.
Because she was organizing the stuff, but she didn't go down for any of it.
Because she was a victim too, as well.
She was portrayed as a victim. Okay.
Miss Ventura, which, by the way, she settled her lawsuit with P. Diddy one day after it was filed. Now, having said that, I recall that the statements that were released after that were not saying this was a vindication and that P. Diddy is completely innocent, but that they resolve their issues amicably. But she never gave up her contention that she was sexually assaulted by Mr. Combs.
So I'm just looking again at the pictures here outside his house. You mentioned why you believe the SWAT team is there, because he's known to have weapons. And it's DHS,
that was the reason why they were
Homeland
there.
Security. Do we know why they would be the ones investigating? I mean, I know they oftentimes do like child porn and those kinds of things.
If you're
Look at this freaking mansion.
Yeah.
That's like 3 or 4 or 5 houses in one. Look at this.
Talking about sex trafficking, if you're talking about underage women, that is a concern. That is something that comes to my mind. You're also talking, I mean, we can see it here, a massive property. Massive. It is bigger than I've seen.
Yeah.
And what you're seeing here really is a possibility. They don't know what they're entering into, and they don't know if there are secret compartments. They don't know who's in the house.
Right.
And so obviously, when you're attempting to go into a property like this, you would see that kind of massive effort. You would see multiple law enforcement agencies going in, and so that's probably, they have the resources to be able to penetrate and go into a property like that.
And they're also going into his house.
It's
so
so beautiful.
So you see why they said that they had to have Homeland Security and SWAT to go in, right?
Yeah.
Because the house was so massive, so big.
Yeah.
That they didn't know if that the walls, you could push a button and you move a wall. They didn't know if it was like drop down into the basement and you could go out and escape, hit doors. That was the reason why I come, because everybody kept saying Homeland Security. Yeah, Homeland Security. That's what they do. That's what they do. And so that's the reason why. I mean, look at that place. Look at that place. That place is huge. That's why I say you never know what went on in that home, in those houses where they were living. He was raising his daughters. Those 2 boys, Justin and Christian.
Yeah.
The twins and whoever else that was living with them. So just imagine him having a Puffy party. Everybody's invited to a Puffy party. You know that they say TD Jakes from Dallas is going to the Puffy parties too.
You notice how the whole TD Jakes thing quieted down? You notice how we're not hearing about that anymore?
Why do you think so?
Well, because you also know that he was on YouTube threatening a lot of YouTubers. TD Jakes was, right? You know that. Because and people are still tuning into him. Yeah. So
I think he has, I'm not going to say allegedly, I think he has lost some contact, some some of the people of the
Yeah,
church has kind of backed away a little bit, backed up a
yeah.
little.
Excuse me. Yeah, but he had a home in Miami and one in LA, and I'm talking about beautiful houses, like mansions. They just now they say he's on the run. I don't all the way believe that. I think he's going to turn himself in if they're looking for him. I think that he will be preparing himself with his legal team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But this is the same way they got R. Kelly. They had Homeland Security involved. They raided his home, took his video equipment, and caught him off guard. And he hasn't been out since, unfortunately. And I
Wow.
just is and see the difference is with the R. Kelly thing. I feel like those women were those women were grown.
Mm.
You know, I just feel like a lot of those women were grown, and even in Puffy's case, these people are grown. Like I don't know. It's just we never know all the stuff that they had going on. We never know. We never
Back in the day, everybody used to be at Puffy parties. They said
everybody.
that Aretha Franklin used to go to some Puffy parties too.
And she wow.
Hey.
But you know what? I'm pretty sure it was levels and tiers to it. It's probably like, okay, when you first come in, this is the level one party. Then there's the
Yeah.
level two. Remember Orlando Brown said there's the after party, then there's the after party. And everybody would
And
think
he
about
tells
those.
it all. Do you hear me? He don't let
Yes,
up.
yes, yes,
He tells
indeed.
it all. Yes.
We continue to follow breaking news on CBS News Miami. Federal agents are conducting raids on P. Diddy's homes here in Miami and in Los Angeles.
Let's get right out to CBS News Miami's Larry Seward, who is at Diddy's home on Star Island. Larry, what are you learning about why this raid is happening?
Two law enforcement sources, according to the Associated Press, says this is part of an ongoing sex trafficking investigation. But those sources told the Associated Press it's not clear whether Combs is the target of said investigation. His house is just behind me. You can see the trio of federal agents there at the edge of the driveway. They are from Homeland Security Investigations here in Miami. They are working in tandem with the New York Homeland Security Office. We saw just moments ago a canine from U.S. Customs and Border Patrol taken down that driveway onto Diddy's property as they continue to raid and investigate this case that's, again, based out of New York. We have some video I want to show you from earlier. Chopper 4 over the scene of the house here gives you a better sense of the scale of the property that the police here are
Oh, look at
searching. We're
that.
told by neighbors
That's
that these
massive.
officers showed up 3 to 4 hours ago beginning this raid here in Miami. At the same time, earlier today in Los Angeles, police with the Homeland Security Investigations Agency raided one of
That
Diddy's
is
homes there as
incredible.
well. Again, it is not totally clear because their explanation to us has been very vague on what it is that they're looking for. I mentioned that we saw a canine taking up the driveway here. The statement that we got from Homeland Security Investigations reads, and I quote, earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and local law enforcement partners. They're going to provide information as it becomes available, but that is really all we know at this point beyond what you can see here live in Miami Beach as you look at those agents that are at the edge of the driveway. We have seen dozens of them,
And you
most
know
dressed
what?
like those that you see there, some
I
dressed with
wonder
vests.
if he got a tip. I wonder if that he got a tip on that they were coming.
I think so. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of connections. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he knew this day was coming. It's no way that he didn't notice because everybody has been speculating about it in the media for the last couple of months at this point after that whole thing happened with Cassie. So I'm sure he knew something was coming down the pipeline. He probably
Yeah.
might have not have known he might have, but I think he knew this day was going to come.
Yeah.
So maybe he had time to clear out some stuff. Who knows?
Yeah.
You just don't know who these people are connected to. And from my understanding, he's connected to some pretty high ranking people.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
I'm telling you.
In
So
order
yeah,
to be the gatekeeper, you have to You have to get ran up and through there in order
And
to be the gatekeeper.
my thing is this: who's not to say that? Hey, he might have already behind the scenes made a deal. They've been talking about it. Look, this is what's going to happen in the near future. Be prepared. They're going to raid your home. You might have to turn yourself in. You might get charged, but we're going to work this out for you where such and such and such happens, right? I mean, that's how they do business in the industry, especially when
Yeah.
you have all these connections.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, when money talks, man. Now you let that be an average person.
So, for instance, let's just say hypothetically, why do you think that they did R. Kelly the way that they did him?
Yeah.
That was a
I
whole different apple, or
I feel like R. Kelly just wasn't. Both of these dudes seem very mentally unstable and emotionally unstable. But I feel like R. Kelly didn't do something that they wanted him to do. I feel like it's something that they could. It was something that went awry. Something went wrong with the R. Kelly thing. And I also feel like it has something to do with his catalog because look at how many people he wrote for. Like he wrote for these people. Puff Daddy didn't necessarily write for all these people. They had writers. He produced the music for some of them. You know what I'm saying? It's a major difference between writing and producing.
Yeah.
Writing is where the money is. And
Yeah.
our is a musical genius. He can sit there and he can produce music and he can write the music and he can play the piano and he can sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
He was like
they say a triple threat, but he was like multifaceted, multi-talented.
yes, exactly. I agree with you. I do.
Mhm.
I agree with you. I
So
do.
I think it has something to do with his catalog, to be honest. I think, people think that he's so illiterate that he doesn't have sense. But I think after time, people probably started telling him, look, you're worth, they said they feel like his catalog is worth billions,
Yeah.
billions of dollars. And I think he started probably poking around, got some attorneys involved, started asking questions. They probably were like, look, we're going to silence this. We'll put an end to this right here, right
Yeah.
now.
I'm gonna throw you to the dogs.
I think so. But see, you got to think too. Puff Daddy is like one of those cutthroat type of people. So
Yeah.
he's used to getting away with getting over on his artists. If you look back, Mace had a whole situation going on against him. 112 departed ways from him. Um, the
Yes.
band didn't go over well. Danny the Kane, that didn't go over well.
Yes.
It was a lot of his artists that all of them after they, signed with Diddy had a negative situation to happen because this is how he was accustomed to doing business because this is how he's seen other people do it. You know what I'm saying? So he did this to his artists in exchange. It's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is so wrong. It was something I wanted to look up too because I was naming the artist. What did I say? Danny Kane, 112. Oh, Mace.
And
Yeah,
Mace.
yeah. It's a hot mess out here. It is a doggy dog world out here.
It is, honey. I'm telling you, look, everybody wants to be so famous and wants to be in the industry, but you got to go through some leaps and bounds and
Yeah.
some mess
Now,
to
yeah, to get to that level of where he was, think about how much stuff he had to do to get to that level. And they call it success. But is that really success when you give your soul basically to the devil? Because he was just, look, we don't have time to be listening to God. We in Vegas.
we in Vegas.
Don't bring that God mess into this. So what do you think he's trying to tell y'all?
This guy here is stupid crazy.
All right, so I'm gonna let you see. This is Mace. You remember Mace.
Yeah.
Mace got the "We're Gonna Rise to the Top." You remember that song? Horse and Carriage. So anyway, bad, 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 bad boy. Mace. Mace became a pastor at one point, and he wrote a book.
Yes.
Did you ever read the book? Because I read
No,
the book.
no, I never read the book, but I know that that's what happened to him. Yes.
Okay, so this is what he had to say about Puffy, and this was at a live performance.
Yeah, I did a lot of work, and I just never got paid. So when you don't get paid, you don't.
All right, so you hear he just said he didn't get paid. I'm going to excuse myself for a second because I have to go close the blinds and stuff, but I'm going to be right back and I'm going to let this play.
Show up to work. And people keep asking why you keep coming and quitting again. That's a good question. Because every time I get promised I'm going to get paid again. And when I find out I ain't getting paid, I quit again. Do you understand that part? Do this arena understand this part? So when I say what I say, I know it can get a lot of people in trouble, but not me. Because I don't get in trouble. I'm God made. I'm God made. I'm God made. I'm God made. So I walked in here with about $1 million in jewelry and no security. Because I'm from the I wish a nigga would block. I be kind to niggas too much. I be kind with niggas, they see me smiling and they think I'm sweet. But really I'm smiling because you ain't no threat to me. Put my music on, bro. Let's do it, bro. Turn me up. And we definitely not goals, we ain't nothing, nigga. And we definitely not goals, and we definitely not goals. You can feel it in your soul, I want to do it a cappella. Oh, okay. I'm an unapologist, do women like Solomon. I could burn bridge, walk water like the prophets did. I could read niggas' futures like astrologers. While I'm so clean, I'm the next thing to godliness. Niggas try to starve my kids and get my money to their firstborn. I'm not the nigga supposed to work for them. You're supposed to teach Coach and P about a legacy. Instead the niggas follow you, you teach them treachery. And now you say you check for me without the check for me. Know what you talking about is murder, niggas double jeopardy. Niggas saying let it go. You bugging, nigga, I can't let it be. Tell niggas don't talk for me. I can only talk for me. I know what my budget read. I read the joint every week. I'm on the no way out tour, but it's the way out for me. Niggas try to dangle money. They didn't think I ever lose. Niggas love to start the artists, but they love to play the freaks. Love to play the freaks. How can I talk like this? Because when you from above, you're above them all. I may not be above in money yet, but I'm above in spirit, so I don't see myself as second in that. And because of that, I talk the way I want to talk. And I talk when I want to talk. I come in when I want to come in. I leave out when I want to leave out. Because I'm my own man. I show up with thunderfall. I ain't running from y'all. Because I come for it all. I fire at Goliath and watch they want to kill the short first because I come for the tall. And when your main artist die, what the hell do you call? I bring smoke with water on. I'm used to the fall. I empty pipes when clicks get called and go to church on Sunday. I'm the illest of all. Don't ever put mates with other bad boys who had hardships. You know, I get it jumping like a mosh pit, nigga.
Diddy accused of fleeing through the
I'm the first level. I can never work level. Niggas mad I made it to the I would never work level. Since Cain killed Abel, I'm able to kill Cain. And love don't steal, my nigga, change your name. And I see no integrity in your name. And I'm haunted by the ghost of St. James, Champagne King. Match my rolling plate chain. And I say, blame God I ain't changed. And if niggas never found the killer, why is niggas living it? Everybody broke, niggas gotta blame the visionary. Niggas be selling their soul to go to a brunch. Niggas might end up sweet, drinking that punch. I suffer good. And niggas know I'm from another hood. Forget a brotherhood, I'm trying to make sure that my mother good. I ain't cheap, but I'm really golden the ghost. No matter on top 5, I'm one colder than most. I'm the ghost of Wolf, ghost of RZA. Come with the facts you never considered. I'm the ghost of Shine. I speak for every artist never spoke their mind, representing every artist that was left behind. From Craig Mack to G Dub. I still remember them kids training. For every producer you ever stole a sample. Why you playing with me? Knowing I make examples. Niggas hide behind money, you know that's not a man move. You know you freaking on Tony. You know that it would get lonely. It's never safe if you owe me. You know that saying's true. You had a chance to do right now, understand you. You can't stop a nigga came from wicked Campbell. Karma came and gave him daughters for what he did. The Kim Porter made the day he dies and rests in piss poor. He could have changed his life, that nigga could have saved his life. Now it ain't no way to fight. Now he out and waving white. I know your strategies and what your habits be. And right now I got a bowl in your faculty. So when you get the nerve to come after me, what audacity. Gotta know that dollar sign wasn't rapping free. Actually, after Big died, what a travesty. When Mace left, nigga, was nobody after. Oh, guess I got the last laugh. They ain't laughing, huh? Niggas stay strapping up. Ready for a massacre. Here in Black Ball makes the ball ain't black enough. Tupac voice, nigga, I ain't even mad at you. Pretty nigga always make their heart smell, yeah. Come on. Yes, you can say I know I pop fell. Yeah, I'm just a Harlem nigga, riding down a Vegas strip with my own shit. You from my Vernon, nigga. Go and rep your own hood. I'm not hating on your Billy work, no. Right now, I'm only saying what you really worth. You ain't an architect. You just a nigga not a market death. Go pay his mother what she really worth, nigga.
All right.
So you know
Okay.
that they're saying that now that Puffy took his private jet to one of the Caribbean islands.
Oh, he went to one of the. So, do you think that he's coming back? Because out there, they might not have jurisdiction over him. You know, Russell.
Well, that's not true.
Okay, so what do you think
No,
he's
that's
doing?
not true. Yeah, so if they want to get him, they can go to the Caribbeans and get him.
Do they
If
have
they-
jurisdiction out there?
They can. All they have to do is just get permission.
So why is it that Russell Simmons went to where he went? You know, he left the country when they started bringing up the allegations. He left the
Well,
country.
he wasn't. See, the difference with that is that he was not subpoenaed or he was not accused of. It was just like, how I want to say it, more or less like a he say, she say.
Speculation.
Just speculation.
Okay. Have they served? The question is, have they?
So he didn't have to go to court. He didn't have to do anything.
Right, but they haven't charged Diddy with anything
Yeah.
yet. They're just saying his houses were raided. So I guess if he wanted to go to the Caribbean, he could. But people are now speculating, saying he's on the run. But technically, is he on the run because he has not been technically charged? Has he?
So why would you technically get on your private jet and go somewhere if that you was running from something? You're running from something.
But how? But I'm just saying, this is truth. Like they haven't served him yet with anything, or they haven't charged him.
Well, how can you serve him with something if that you're not there to be served?
So you have to be able to serve the person first, because if not, then it doesn't count. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Well, I won't say that it doesn't count, because if they have something on you, if the feds have something on you, if Homeland Security has something on you, then they have the right to serve you. Even if that they don't serve you, they're gonna be looking for you.
They
It
can
just don't go away.
No, I'm not saying it's gonna go away, but I'm just right now he's still probably has a right to go around and do what he's doing because they haven't technically put
Well,
everything out and
yeah,
said,
I mean, he has to go. He has the right to go anywhere he wants to go. I
mm-hmm,
mean, but the thing of it is that, see, when the feds build a case on you, when they start getting information, they have a whole file on you.
mm-hmm,
It just don't have this just don't happen overnight.
right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. That is true.
So when the federal government, when they get together and they're gonna do their homework before
Mhm.
they set out to say, hey, we have a warrant raid, we're gonna go in, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get with homeless
Right.
people, we're gonna get with uh the ATF or whatever.
Yeah.
So the fact of that just because um he's not there, it doesn't mean that he doesn't have the right to go anywhere he wants to go. It's
Mhm.
just that he's not there presently while they're doing all this. And like you say, he probably got a tip long time ago. It's
Uh,
probably all planned out. He probably gonna have to turn himself in just like they did R. Kelly. They gave R. Kelly enough time, to go out, take care of his business or whatever, and turn himself in. So it's probably would be the same situation,
I
but a
don't
little
even think that
different.
R. Kelly turned himself in. I think they say he was out walking his dog or something, and they kind of kidnapped him.
Yeah, they kind of kidnapped him,
Yeah.
because he really wasn't going to turn himself in.
I
But
don't know
this
what
is going
the
to
man was.
work a little different because we're dealing with a different um uh um with a different
Temperament.
fruit. Yeah, with a different
You're
fruit.
dealing with a whole different temperament.
Yes. So
Man,
this
it's
guy here, I
yeah,
mean,
character.
I'm sure that he already has. I mean, and I just like you said, Justin and Christian was at the LA home. I'm sure that they already knew that they were coming. You see how that they had them stand by up under the trees and was talking to him and all that. It wasn't nothing physical. I mean, they had enough armory out there to like really ramp and rage and go all up and through there. You know what I'm saying?
But they
So
didn't have to drag the boy out backwards like that. I'm
yeah,
like,
you got to give the camera something, that ooh wow moment. I mean, you got to give them something.
that's
Yeah.
oh, so it's kind of like in Blue Streak when Martin said to Dave Chappelle, "Don't give me the gun.
Gun,
Don't give it to. I gotta take it
take it from you.
You mess for that one.
Exactly. So, I mean, hey, when the feds build a case on you, they're gonna do their homework. They're
Yeah,
gonna
we do that.
definitely do their homework.
I'm definitely sure of that. But this
And
is crazy, man. I just
they're,
want
they're not gonna spend millions of dollars or thousands of dollars just to rate your home for nothing. They're not gonna do it.
I mean, we know that. And
Yeah.
also, I just wonder if this is going to be a domino effect because, like you said, he was hanging out with a lot of celebrities were involved in some of these escapades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't the only one doing this stuff. He had people on his payroll. He
Yeah.
had security. He had, excuse me, bodyguards, people that work for him, assistants,
Yes.
other people in the industry. All
Mhm.
types of people were involved. It was not. There's no way this one person could do all of this on his own.
Yes.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I just want to know, okay, they got him. Now who else is next? Or are they all working something out behind the scenes? I think they're going to work something out behind the scenes. That's just my personal opinion.
Um,
Or you think like,
hey,
okay, if he takes the fall for everybody else, right?
he's gonna take somebody with him, of
You
course.
think he's going to take somebody
Oh,
with him?
yes, most definitely.
Because he seemed like a cutthroat, backstabbing type person.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
But
He's
he
not
got to
gonna.
think about okay, so what if they threaten him? What if they be like, man, you talk? You know what I'm saying? That's your look at all the children he has. His mother still
And what does that have to do with?
I'm just saying, somebody could threaten them, like, you better not talk. Your children's still walking out here. Your mother's still walking out here. You better take this hit for everybody. One of them type things.
Well, they're going to be looking at him closely.
Yeah.
They're going to be monitoring phone calls, phones. I mean, I'm going to keep stressing this.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to start backing away from Puff.
Oh, they've already done that. Like, people
are going to start like detaching themselves from him,
just like they did R. Kelly. Look, they threw everybody separated from R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Everybody. That's a shame. It is even Puff Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
He never make love to you like I do. Remember him and Puff Daddy came out with that song together?
Yeah.
Your pain girl.
But look.
What?
You so crazy. Look, so now Kim Porter's son that is by
Albie Shore's son.
Albie Shore's son.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how he allegedly, came up, was in the hospital and all this kind of stuff.
Albie Shore?
Yeah.
Yeah, Albie Shore, because they said he had a stroke, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so their son together, I mean, I didn't even see him in the photos. So I wonder, where is he? Who is that son?
Who is that light-skinned boy that we saw? I thought that was him.
No, that's not him. No, that boy is by that girl. What's that? What's her name? She what's her name?
Oh, you mean the one that used to wear the blonde hair, the fashion?
Yes. The fashion chick, the one who was
Pam or something?
What was her name?
Kim? Is her name Kim too? Or Pam?
Her name was...
She does all the fashion stuff. I know who you're talking about. Because she was in the hot pool when it was like, throw your hands in the air if you're a true player. And she was in that video. Right?
Yeah.
And she has the blonde hair. I know who you're talking about. So that's her son. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Because she had came out speaking against Puff Daddy a few months ago. The fact that he promotes C-Rock and alcohol because her son got in trouble for some type of alcohol offense. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's the one that used to be like a celebrity stylist.
Now, wasn't she friends with Kim Porter?
Yeah, her and Kim Porter.
Okay, let me pull her up. What's her name?
Her name is...
I can't think of it. Diddy's baby's mama. Is it Sarah?
Mm-mm.
You sure it's not Sarah? Mina?
Mina, that's her name. Mina.
Okay, I think it's...
I wanna say that's her name.
Misa. Her name is Misa Hilton. Misa Hilton, that's her name.
Yes.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, so let me pull her up real quick. Misa.
Yeah. That's her son.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her son.
Yep, it sure is. Okay, see, I was confused. Okay, let me pull her up. So basically what he did was he had a baby with... So he had twins with Kim.
He had 3 children with Kim.
Okay, so he had a child with Kim, and then he went with Misa, and then he came back to Kim and had more children.
Yes, he had one son. First, him and Kim had that one son together.
Okay,
and then he got with this girl, and then they had a son. Mm-hmm. Then he went back to Kim Porter, and then they had the twins.
Okay. And I didn't know she was the stylist behind that Lil' Kim video, Crush on You. I know you see me on the video. True. Yeah, she did all the looks for Lil' Kim on that video. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yep, she styled Mary J. Blige. Sure did.
Yeah.
I used to love video Crush on You. Yep, so this is Misa and Kim Porter. Goodness, man. She did not deserve whatever happened to her.
Yes. But you know what? What's so crazy about that? It was Puffy's birthday. Puffy
Mhm.
birthday is on November 4th. Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So on his birthday that year, he went, he was like he went, I think he went like on a airplane or was it an airplane ride? No, it was like a hot air balloon ride that
Okay.
year, that
Okay.
same year that she died. So when did she die? When did
Well,
Kim
like 2018?
Porter die? 2018. Okay, so Kim Porter died in 2018, November. See, you see that? No,
Yeah.
November. So,
Well, oh, okay.
so check this out.
Mhm.
Puffy's birthday is November the 4th. On November the 4th, she was fine. She was fine. She celebrated uh Puff, Puffy's birthday
Mhm.
that same month.
Okay.
They went like aircraft hot air balloon or something. She was fine. She was outside everything. She was not coughing. She didn't look sick or anything. And then
Mhm.
2 weeks later she dies of
Yeah, that doesn't make
pneumonia, of a
pneumonia
common cold. I think they said that it was of pneumonia.
doesn't make sense to me. I think didn't her family say something about that? Didn't they speak out too?
Yeah.
Yeah, something else does not sound. But I also heard that she was supposed to be coming out with a tell-all book.
I don't believe the thing about the tell-all book, but what I do believe that they probably didn't see eye to eye at some point, and she probably just got tired of it. Because she could have written the book behind the scenes. She didn't have to hide it or anything. You
Mhm.
know, she had her laptop and they said all the laptops came up missing out the house
So
when the
see,
police
that's what
was
I'm saying.
there.
Why would laptops come out missing? Because something was about to be revealed that somebody didn't want to come out. He ended up having like matter of fact, he's crazy because allegedly he blew up the Cassie's boyfriend's car that time, Kid Cudi's car. Remember? You don't remember
Girl,
that?
mm-mm.
You don't remember that? Okay. So when Cassie split from Puff Daddy back in the day, it was a brief amount of time. Man, I read the whole court transcript about it, and he basically threatened her and said, "Watch, I will blow up his car." So the guy, they were all at home. He was at his house. How about while he was there, the car blew up in flames? No joke. No joke. The car blew up in flames. So this just lets you know the mentality of this man, and he can get stuff done to people. That's why I'm like with the whole thing with Kim Porter. How would someone get into the house to get access to this stuff? You see what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. Let me tell you something. So when you have money, and I know the people out there would want to agree with me. When you have money and you are of a certain stature in
Mhm.
the industry, and you just get sick or have a common cold or whatever,
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use Prince as an example.
Mm-hmm.
He could call up a doctor and say, "Hey, doc," or even Michael Jackson, or even um, you know, they can call him and say, "Hey, I got a common cold. I'm not feeling good. I'm this. I'm that. I'm this. I'm that. Come on by." So they bring in the IVs, they bring in the dope, they bring in the medicine, they bring in everything they need, as if they were setting up, as if you were in the emergency room. So there was no way, if she was out on November 4th,
Mm-hmm.
watching her kid's father in an air balloon celebrating his birthday, and then 2 weeks later you die of pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense. It's not adding up.
Well, it's real strange how what's his name? Albie Short ended up in that coma too. That's strange too, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
strange.
Mm-hmm.
So
Very
I'm saying this to say
it's
allegedly,
coincidence.
allegedly,
It's
you
coincidental.
know, oh, your best friend, what was Russell Simmons' wife name? What was her name?
You said Russell Simmons' wife?
Uh,
You're talking about the tall model?
yeah, what was her
Kim,
name?
what's her name? Kamora Lee.
Kamora Lee.
Yeah.
They were like this,
Yeah.
you know.
Absolutely. Matter of
They were
fact,
in the modeling industry together.
yes.
They were
Yeah.
tight. And I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Allegedly, I don't think that she died from no pneumonia.
I don't
I
think so
think that
either.
she was poisoned.
Hmm.
Allegedly, I think
Hmm.
that she was poisoned. Allegedly,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Ain't no way you go from full fledged, not not feeling well,
Hmm.
and 2 weeks later you're down on your ass like that.
And she
To
was
where,
how old?
and she's calling people, letting them know, I feel bad.
She was
I'm
like 40 something.
She was young.
Yeah, she wasn't that old.
Um,
She was 40 something. I can't remember her 42, 44. I don't know. Something.
excuse me, I yawn.
To haunt you over time, um, and stuff like that. So, I'm not really sure, but I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. Again, like I'm sitting here with my kids in my house.
She posted this to her story: "As you sow, so shall you reap." I'm like, guess that's towards Diddy. And if you're wondering, well, why would I guess that? Because back in 2004, Sean Diddy Combs allegedly threatened to hit Kamora Lee Simmons.
So it looks like Diddy has landed himself in some pretty hot water, because people are now coming out to speak their truth on his true nature, including Kamora Lee Simmons, who used to be best friends with Diddy's ex Kim Porter. So I'm hearing Kamora Lee brought some hard evidence to show how Diddy allegedly unalived Kim Porter, because she was going to expose him for being a bad guy. And y'all, Kamora had a lot of tea to spill about Diddy, so let's break it down.
Ask yourself, why are these women, young women, not supportive, or not really trying to hear that? Or what have they gone through? What have they seen that they, that has turned them off, or that has put a bad taste in their mouth? We've seen a lot lately.
Y'all, it looks like we're in.
Wait a minute.
To the first season.
Hold on. Why is she crying like that?
Girl, she's
dramatic.
She's very dramatic, girl.
That they, that has turned them off, or that has put a bad taste in their mouth. We've seen a lot lately.
Y'all, it looks like we're in.
Is she thinking about Kim Porter?
I don't
It
know.
just kind of makes you wonder, right? It's crazy.
Behavior. She came for him hard. The lawsuit alleges that he SA'd Miss Ventura in her own home after she tried to leave him, often punched, kicked, and stumped on Miss.
Yeah, I mean, the evidence was clear on this one with Cassie. You know, that's some
Get your free copy of my new.
that's crazy. Like that's possessive, obsessive craziness.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know the time that he was messing with Jennifer Lopez, right?
Yeah.
You remember? So you remember she quickly got away from him. You remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because of that whole shooting in the nightclub situation.
Yeah. She hurried up.
Uh-huh.
Got away from Puffy. I remember.
Mm-hmm. And it was said that he was cheating on her too, but he did not physically abuse her for the simple fact she was too high profile. So by her being from the Bronx and having the status that she had already had money and established, he couldn't get away with doing the things that he was doing to these other women. You see what I'm saying? Because it just wasn't gonna fly.
Mm-hmm.
So people pick their victims. They're very strategic. He picked Cassie because she was so young. Like he was almost 30 and she was what, 19?
Yeah. Yeah. Something like
Yeah.
that. Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what he did.
It's just like how Jay-Z was, you know, he was already, Aaliyah was like 13 and Jay-Z was already like 18 or 19.
You talking about R. Kelly?
No, Jay-Z.
Oh, Jay-Z messing with Aaliyah?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because originally, Aaliyah was supposed to be with what's his name?
Dame Dash?
Damon Dash. You know, Damon Dash and Jay-Z was having issues. Yeah, so he kind of allegedly, you know.
Yeah, I remember that whole thing, but yeah, her and Dame Dash were actually engaged. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was jealous of that.
You know, I didn't like him because, you know, Sean and I were very different that way.
You know, she's one of the most beautiful people in the world, and I'm a pretty nice guy myself.
I was telling you that I could always see you getting back with Puffy in a little way.
And they get into like this heated conversation with Jennifer. And they were going back and forth and Puffy trying to convince her because he's a celebrity, he gotta have all kind of girls around him.
It's been open season on Diddy for a while now, and it looks like J-Lo plans on landing a few punches herself before the season changes. For those of you who don't know your pop culture history, J-Lo and Diddy were very much a thing back in the day.
Yeah, we remember all of that. We remember J-Lo and Puff Daddy, but that didn't last long.
It did.
After that club situation. And you know what? I think he was dabbling with the other gender back then. I think this stuff started many decades ago.
Allegedly.
You're a trip.
We have to say that.
Oh my God.
We have to say it.
Yeah. You gotta say it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's
you know, Ashanti even said something about she outed Puffy too about some stuff.
Oh, did she now? I did hear
Look
something.
it up.
I did come across some stuff a while ago about Ashanti and Diddy. I did. I didn't want to believe it, but I did hear somebody saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, really, this guy, he has been in a run-in with like so many people that they gotta have something on him.
Well,
they just not.
I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious they gotta
have something on him because he have like went around the corner and down the hill. You know, with a lot of people.
A lot of people. But my thing too is how he's conducted business with a lot of his artists. We started hearing about this stuff years ago. Even the Locks, they spoke out against him. Like they did a whole interview one day, and it was on the radio, and the Locks got into it with Puff Daddy on the radio because he didn't want to. I think it was pay them their money or give their publishing. It was one or the other.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they got it. And you notice every artist that he has had an encounter with, it's over money. It's over the fact that he has mishandled them and not, you know, paid them accordingly. And this is just really pretty much his nature of how he would be. They even said like he was. They call it financial abuse. Like with was it Misa? I think he stopped paying for the child. He stopped paying child support or something for the child, but
And
also
he
there.
just told her, just let him come live with me.
But you know what?
And she kind of
Honestly,
let him go.
honestly, do we think that that's really Puff Daddy's child? Because that boy looks just like Puff Daddy's homeboy. Have you seen? So I really don't think that's his child for real. I really don't. I was watching, it was some documentary or something I was watching one day on YouTube. That boy, Billie Jean is not my lover. That's all I'm gonna say. Have you
Ah, girl, you stupid.
serious? Let me see if I can find it. Uh, look at that boy and look at Puffy and look at Puff Daddy's friend. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. What's the name of that boy?
That is Christian Holmes.
Oh,
Justin, one of them. I don't know.
I don't know. He got a lot of kids at this point. But I'm gonna try to look it up. Because honestly, Misa, I think she was messing around with who was she messing with?
That
Suge
make
Knight. Suge Knight. She was messing around with Suge Knight behind
ain't
Puffy.
nothing that cute gonna come out and look like Suge Knight.
Hold on one second. But nah, he said the freak offs are over here. Oh god.
Yes, the freak out.
God.
The,
It was a
the,
lot of freak
the
offs
freak
happening back in the
picnic is
90s.
over.
It was a lot of freak offs happening back in the 90s. The FOs. That's right. So look at this. Can you see my screen? Tell me if you can see it, okay? If you're able to see my screen.
So he's Christian. He's Justin D.R. Combs.
Okay, so it's Justin Combs. Okay, okay. Now you already know that's Storm Monroe. He did an interview with Gene Deal, which is the bodyguard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So look,
Hilton's son Justin not being his biological.
I want you to look at Puff Daddy's features, right? And look at this boy and tell me what do
But
they
he
have?
looks like that mama. I
He
don't
look
care
like
what.
mama?
He
Okay.
looked like that mama.
Okay, he looked like his mama, you said.
Yes.
Wait till you see the real daddy. The person I think that's his real daddy.
He looks like his mama.
All right, you see this dude right here? They flashed him real quickly. Did you see him?
Mm-hmm.
Look. He got killed. Okay. This dude right here used to roll with Puffy back in the day. This is who they are alleging that Misa's child's father really is him. They got the same complexion. Look, just look. I could see him being the father over him.
Incident where Diddy and rapper Shine allegedly shot up a Manhattan nightclub, and Wolf was charged with the criminal possession of a weapon in the second.
That's his name, Wolf. That's the dude he used to roll with back in the day, Wolf. Mm-hmm. That's
and third degree in the Manhattan.
Yep. Yeah. So that's really who I think the father is. Look, let me go back. Okay, so they're about to show a picture again. Look at him now. Look.
His
Oh,
head
they
too
going on
big.
commercial. You said his head is big.
Yeah, his head too big.
Okay. All right, but look, Misa, she was doing some stuff back in the day too. Look, 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 look. Hold on. Let me pause it. All right, let's get a good
She said, let me pause it.
let's get a good look right here.
Okay, let's see. Let's look at the eyebrows.
Look at the eyebrows. That's where I wanted to start. Now he does not have the same, you know how we know that Puffy and
I
those
don't know if I got the same nose, girl.
they
Look
got
at that.
the same nose. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They
Oh,
got the
and that
same
mouth.
the mouth.
Girl, you
Yeah.
might be on to something. The
That's
chin
all.
is kind of, you know.
And see, you got to think he took genetics after his mother too, so he's a mixture of both.
Both. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Look at that curly hair he got. I feel like Jaheim. Nope, that ain't mine. I
Girl.
mean, look at this. Look at this for real.
Girl, that is. Girl, you might be on to something.
He looked more like this guy than he looks like Puff Daddy to me.
He might be. That might. Misa probably lied.
That's all I'm saying. Because allegedly he was putting hands on Misa. Allegedly he was cheating on her too. So when you know what they say when the cat is out to play, the mice will come out. When the cat is
And
away, the mice will come and play. They
yeah.
said Misa used to party and she used to get with who did she used to hang with back in the day? I think it was Mary J. Blige or somebody. But yeah,
Yes.
they used to
Yeah.
all go and travel together and party together. Mary used to get with somebody. Misa used to get with somebody. Okay. Yeah. And this was Puff Daddy's right hand man.
Hmm. Well,
This
girl,
yeah,
I'm telling you,
it's a mess.
this a mess.
It's a hot mess, yo.
And more and more stuff's gonna be coming out now. So just keep your internet open because we might have to
Yeah.
come back tomorrow and do another episode of this scare part two.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for joining the panel. I appreciate
Yes.
you about this
Anytime.
shit. You got any
Yeah.
closing words for us?
Ah, well, the only thing that I can say is that they got him.
They God.
They
I
got
don't know. It's I think this is karma though. I really do.
I
Yeah.
really do. I really do. He have messed over so many people, and so many people have loved him, and it's just I think it was overdue. I really do.
Yeah.
Sometimes a person can get away with so much. You
Mhm.
wonder like, Lord, why is they letting him get away with so much? He done so much wrong. How is he getting away with all this? And I think that karma just done came back around and just bit him in the ass at the right time. So
Yeah.
yeah. So you just can't keep doing people wrong and getting away with it and nothing is ever done about it. No. Come on now. That ain't
And I
how life go.
and I don't gloat over anybody else's, downfall, but also sometimes you got to think what has a person done in their lifetime sometimes for
Mhm.
things to happen like this. Also, the next time we do come on here, Miss Melanated, I do want to talk about the city college situation that happened because a lot of people don't talk about that. But I think there were between 12 to 13 college students that died from that whole situation
Oh wow.
back in New York back in the 90s. Yeah, and it was a lot. It was some rappers there. They kept playing basketball while these people were actually losing their lives out there. It was crazy. And they said they found Puff Daddy in one of the back rooms counting the money, but he tried to deny it and say it wasn't true. This was before like a lot of social media and stuff, so it's
Yeah.
hard to get pictures and film and footage
Uh-huh.
anybody to come forward with this information. But there is actually, and this is ironic, there's a film out called No Way Out. That's the name of the documentary where these people died. Do you
Mhm.
know that Puff Daddy named one of his albums No Way Out? Do you remember that? You
Yeah.
remember when he was it was like a all creamish album cover. Um
Hmm.
and I think one of the songs on the album was Victory. Yeah. So it's kind of ritualistic if you think about it. Yeah, we'll talk about that next time. But yeah, thank you
Yeah.
for tuning in. Thank you for everybody that's joined us today. If you
And just
enjoyed,
let everybody know we'll be back tomorrow.
we'll be back. And if you enjoyed this commentary, please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, we are out. Okay. Say
All
bye.
right.
Frank. All right, y'all. Oh, hey, TSG. You just missed us, girl. You're gonna have to come on next time with us. That's my sister. Hey. All right. Where's our outro with Miss Melanated? I'm trying to find it. You're on one of these outros. You know that, right?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, you're on here with me somewhere. I gotta find it. I can't find it. I think it's the F Your Feelings one, I think. All right, y'all. We're headed on out. All right, y'all. Until next time, you all stay blessed. Signing out.